What is unique about Boris Karloff's mummy portrayal? Have you ever wondered what makes Boris Karloff's portrayal of the mummy so distinctive? In the 1932 film, Karloff takes a different approach than what audiences might expect. Instead of being the typical bandage-wrapped figure, he reveals a character that evolves throughout the movie. After the initial scenes, Karloff's character sheds the traditional mummy wrappings. He appears in robes that blend ancient Egyptian style with a modern touch, giving him a timeless presence. This choice sets him apart from other mummy portrayals that heavily relying on the visual of wrapped bandages. Karloff's character, named Imhotep, is not just a mindless monster. He is portrayed as fully immortal and undead, but with a calm and stoic demeanor. Unlike later adaptations that show mummies as loud or aggressive, Karloff's performance is subtle and hypnotic. His menace comes from his ability to control others, creating a chilling atmosphere through his gaze rather than loud horror effects. This approach makes his character psychologically unsettling, emphasizing a commanding aura that lingers long after he leaves the screen. The makeup used for Karloff's mummy was elaborate, inspired by real Egyptian mummies. It involved spirit gum, clay, and acid-treated bandages. However, most of the film features him as Artist Bey, a mysterious and regal figure, rather than a shambling wrapped corpse. This allowed Karloff to express a range of emotions, making the character sympathetic despite his monstrous nature. Interestingly, Karloff's mummy shares similarities with his portrayal of Dracula. Both characters exert hypnotic control over their victims and embody themes of agelessness. However, Karloff's mummy is more somber and stoic, which adds a unique flavor to the horror. His performance balances menace with a tragic love story, giving the monster depth that elevates the film beyond simple scares. Overall, Boris Karloff's mummy stands out in classic horror for its sophisticated character portrayal. It relies less on typical mummy visuals and more on atmosphere and acting. This unique approach helped establish the mummy as a major figure in Universal's classic monster lineup, alongside Dracula and Frankenstein's monster. If you appreciate classic horror films, Karloff's mummy is a must-see for its haunting presence and rich character depth.